Hello. Okay, this should be working. I had to like mess with a couple settings um in the game. Okay, you guys should be able to hear this. I'm sorry, I'm still getting the hang of all this. Alright, start watching. There. Okay, so it looks like everything's running correctly. Heck yeah. Well, here we have RimWorld today. This is probably one of my favorite games, one of my most played games for sure. I've got a stupid amount of hours in this. But we're gonna be starting fresh today. It looks like you should be hearing everything okay. My eyes are all kinds of funky. Okay, we're good. Alright, new colony. Let's start with a lost tribe. Normally I do crash landed. No, we'll do lost tribe. No, I always go, there's 3 different storytellers for this. For those that don't know, it's like a storyteller game. And there's 3 main guys. There is this one, Cassandra, which is more of like a traditional like uphill progression system. Phoebe, who is like the same but with like room in between each thing, and Randy, who will just give you everything random. And I think this is the most, I guess, legitimate like way to play it. Not legitimate. Authentic, for lack of better words. And a lot of players will pick Randy for their playthroughs just because it's, you know, makes the most sense. There's nothing to be expected. Things just happen. We'll do adventure story. You know what? No. We'll do some strive to survive. We're going to see some bad things happen. We're going to see some good things happen. And I'm going to do commitment mode. Normally when I'm on my own, I play baby mode and do reload anytime, but that's not as fun. And we're going to generate a new planet. Heck yeah! Alright, hello and welcome to those that have just joined in. We're doing a little RimWorld playthrough. Brand new world, endless possibilities. I started with a tribal setup, so we're gonna find somewhere good to live. Now what I like to do, obviously we want to like avoid the polluted areas. Those who haven't played this game, the pollution is bad. It makes animals all weird, and it sometimes like blows smog around, which is all kinds of nasty. We don't want to live near the factions that don't like us because they're going to attack us all the time, which sucks. So we want to live near some friends. So especially these guys, because they'll have a lot to trade. Probably somewhere in like the middle here would be good. I like living near rivers because they're pretty. And I've been playing this on my own. I've been using mods, but this one will not have any mods. It's just naked. Ideology system inactive. Do we want to make an ideology? Ideologies are like religions in the game. It's like it's a DLC that came out a while ago, and it's fun. Like it's really good for doing specific stuff. But for this one, I don't really know if I necessarily have like a specific goal in mind in terms of, you know, the religion. So we want to make sure all our colonists are like somewhat manageable, because sometimes they can be really detrimental to our tribe. So she looks pretty good. We got like well-rounded, but she's incapable of dumb labor, which is going to be annoying. That means she won't like clean or carry things. This guy's good. Surprisingly, psychopath is actually a really good trait to have for this game because it means they don't really care about stuff, but he is gonna be like mean to everybody. But he's a good fighter and we like that. What we really want in the beginning is someone good at construction, cooking, and medical. So, got a good cook here. Good crafter. That's not as important early on. No incapable of violence, because we're gonna need people to hit other people. They're gonna need to smack. cooking, and... Alright, you know, you're just good at fighting, but you can go. Can you get... Okay. Are these... Oh! All ladies? Heck yeah. Girl power. We love girl power in our, terrifying, desolate planet. The gods were very angry. The blood machines came at night. They swept through your village, cutting and burning your people with their blades and devil fire. Only a few of you escaped. Now, after a harrowing journey with no friends to turn to, you must build a new home in the wilderness, just like your ancestors did. Look at us. Naked. On a lone planet. No one to turn to with our pet. A tribal community with a husky named Gavin, Lazarus, our donkey, and a little monkey. So the monkey's not going to be overly helpful. This dog will be good as defense. And the mule will obviously be helpful for carrying stuff. Got some buffalo. It's a pretty good area. We're very exposed, which is both good for like building opportunities, but bad for defense. So first and foremost, we're gonna need somewhere to live. And oh man, we got nothing. It's so weird. I've been so used to playing with mods. There's like, I usually expect more in there. So let's make like a town hall building first, because we want like a communal place where our people can like eat their food and sleep for the first few, however long it's going to be until they can get their own homes. I like making my buildings pretty. I don't like just making boxes. Look at that. That's a fun little thing going on there. Alright. Y'all build that pretty please and thank you. And I like giving them like a couple entrances to go in and out of, because I've learned the hard way. If they only have one way in and out, people get stuck in buildings and people die, and it's very sad. Can I not? Okay. And we also want them to start... Hold on, my game volume is so loud right now. Down a little bit. Let me know if that's too quiet for you guys, pretty please. I'm gonna make that quieter. That's better. Okay, I hope you guys can hear me better. We're gonna cut down some trees, and we want to start some planting zones. We're in a pretty warm climate, but it still does not hurt to get some farms going on. We got our rice grows really fast, potatoes grow like middle of the road, and corn is very slow but makes a lot at once. So we got a good thing going on right now. Now, before I go any further, there's 3 main DLCs that I have. One of them I don't have because I found that the mods kind of cover it a little better, and that's royalty. But I also have ideology, which is like the religion, you know, you can form your people's way of thinking. Biotech, where you can mess with the biology of things. You can grow things in growth bats, and like it's like toxic weapons and more like robots and really sci-fi sort of stuff. And there is also the latest one, which is Anomaly. And that's what this thing is over here. Anomaly adds like SCP like monsters. It's like a horror themed pack. So you start by finding this monolith here, and then you can choose to either pursue it and like harness its power for evil, or you can try to study it and learn about it. Now, my people are not worried about that. They're just a bunch of ladies trying to figure out their way right now. And they're not... I don't really know if we're going to do much with it, at least right now. Some of the monsters that spawn in are pretty spooky, pretty creepy. I've delved a little bit into it, but I haven't actually finished. We're like gone to like see all the what the DLC adds. So there's a lot that like I really haven't found out about. Like, I've played this probably more than any other game, but I just have not... This is embarrassing. I haven't actually finished the game. Because I always end up getting frustrated and restarting, but this one, I'm gonna see through and see what happens. Because I'm not doing it alone this time. I'm doing it with you. Fallen monolith. Yeah, well, we're not gonna look at that. Might be a little... Walk over to a fallen monolith and you're like, I want to check this out, while carrying back the 3 corpses mysteriously next to it that we're gonna bury. Because like in real life, if there's corpses lying around your living area, you don't super like it. Might make you feel a little not great. Which one of you... You can build. You can build too. Come here, you. You make these graves. Herring. My grave. See, she's bummed out now. Because she saw... Yeah, you saw 2 corpses and you decided, hey, instead of leaving them over here, over yonder, or perhaps putting them over here, they're silly in this game. They bring them right over here where everybody can see them and enjoy them. Do you build? Get rid of this. Our little monkey friend. Look, the monkey doesn't really benefit us in any way, but I kind of love her. She'll be our little mascot. A doll will be our lady. She is a small primate. She's clever and selfish. I still can't get over our dog named Gavin. I like to think like this tribe of people like happened upon some, you know, like modern settlers and like met someone named Gavin and just thought that was a cool name. Since this is a storyteller, you kind of gotta like make up a lot of stuff yourself. Some stuff doesn't make sense, but the fun of it is like figuring stuff out and explaining why it might be happening like that. And there's a really like thriving modding community for this game, which I can't say for a lot of games I've played, and it's very refreshing because I'll just revisit it and it's like a completely new experience every single time. I know I'm really talking up this game, but I love it a lot. And I wonder where it'll go. The end goal of like the main story of this game is you're trying to get off the planet. So I'll eventually, like in a year or 2 in the game, which will not take a year or 2 in real life, don't you worry, I'll get a message saying like, hey, you want to get off the planet? Here's a ship over yonder. And I've never completed it. It's really hard. But maybe, just maybe, this will be the day. Not the day, but the experience where we'll do it. Lord knows I'm not doing this in one day. We need to equip you guys with weapons, because we don't know when someone's going to try us. So Azka here is good with shooting. And you are also decent at shooting. You're really good at melee, so you're going to get this club. You're not good at anything, but you're going to get the little knife just to have something. And you'll take... you're slightly better at shooting, so I'll give you that. We want to have like a good variety of fighters to defend us. Girl power. We also need a pen for our very thick-looking donkey right here. Else he'll escape, which will be tragic. We'll make it here, I guess. Like a little... No, I don't like that, actually. We'll make it like here. Yeah. We'll call this Donkey Town, baby. You get to live in this sad box. How will your colonists... The biotech DLC did add the option for them to have babies. Currently, we're not worried about babies, because if they have babies too early in the game, then, like, a lot of things can go wrong. You'll want to wait until you're a little more settled, a little more technologically advanced. But at some point, they will probably have children. There's a lot of ways you can, like, get more colonists to join random events. Like, sometimes they'll just randomly join you. Sometimes when you get raided, you have the option to, like, convince them to join your side. And sometimes, like, they come in and they're feral and you have to tame them like animals and they'll join you. And that one's hard because they require a lot of taming skill to do that. Speaking of which, we should make some very humane jail cells to keep people in who test us, then we can get people to join us. You need doors. Now, there's not a lot of options for building at this point, but the more progressed we become, the more options we have for building cool stuff. And then you can get some pretty cool colonies going on. So we don't have any... We'll want to research stone cutting. Stone cutting lets you build out of... I'll give you one guess. That's right, it's stone. Gavin, stop eating that. Bring that inside. What are you doing? Yeah, and when you mix things out of stone, they're like way stronger than wood and they're not flammable, which if a fire hits us right now, we're Grover. It's done. Where the heck? There we go. I'll put it there. Guys gotta bring this stuff and don't cloud watch. There's things to do. You can have fun later. But because I am a merciful god, you may have that to play your silly little games. Medicine. Herbal medicine is all they have right now, and it needs to be refrigerated, which, like, mega sucks. I also forgot how kind of gross the ground looks, space game. I don't know. Maybe if things go well, just mod the heck out of it. Show you what a 200 plus modded RimWorld looks like. But for now, we're getting the full, pure, delectable experience. Look at us. We got a little one day and we have this lovely little community going on right now. It's cute. It's got charm. We're gonna need a name for this place. Like, it doesn't, there's a couple days in and they'll ask us to name it. We need a name for this place specifically in our faction. I don't really know what to name it, but I expect something will come to me. We have a mountain over here. We got some ore going on. We got steel, which is helpful. Machinery, which gives you, like, bits to make electronics. We're not worried about that till later. More machinery, more steel. This guy up here is called a mega sloth. He is both a sloth and mega. Very good tame, because he got big old claws, but he will also mess you up. Yeah, got some remnants of an old city, old cars. Some dough, got a little lynx. I'm gonna speed through and get them to finish building some of this stuff. Should make this bigger. Got a lot of stone. Who is our best researcher? Because we're gonna really need them to focus on doing like nothing but researching. Else we won't be able to progress in like anything. We need steel. We don't have steel. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And Mind Vein. Mind Vein was not available in the base game, and I remember it frustrated the heck out of me. We want some bridges, because when they cross the water without a bridge, they get really cranky. To be fair, so would I. Alright, the main thing you want to deal with in this game is not death or sickness or like drugs, all of which are things in the game. Your main thing is when these guys get cranky, and they will get cranky at anything. So, look at him. Constraining clothes. Why is that? She's a nudist. That's why. She's uncomfortable. It's dark. She's wet. And this one has become like a meme in the community because they get a debuff if they eat without a table. And you can have like 1,000,000 tables in your base, and if they happen to be hungry, like a little too far away from one, they will sit on the ground and eat and pout and be sad all day. But again, I am a kind god, so I will give them a table. What's the temperature? Need recreation. I'm working on the research bench. Which one of y'all can mine? Come here. Go do that. That's so cool of you. She's not the best at constructing, but she's got a little fire here, which means a passion, which means she will learn better than others. But she has a burning passion in cooking, so she's gonna be like our gal for that. Yeah, progress. Don't sleep there. Those are for the prisoners. That's, you know, that's fine. I don't care about that right now. Let them sleep. They've worked very hard today. Look at us. We're gonna do great. We're gonna get off this planet and we're gonna finish the game this time. I swear it. I'm gonna build some more of these. It's always good to have extras around for when people test us and perish horribly. Who's the Saga? You and you and you. Do you build? Yes, you do build. We need to get this built so we can actually have like real progress going on. And now that's built. Our lovely, oh heck, Gagaban Gagaban will be able to study. We're running low on food, so we need to get moving on that front too. Butcher table, field stove. I didn't even look at any of their names. You got, what's your name? Gray Cambiar, Azga Enyo, Venyo, Scorpion Ombus. They have like different names for colonists and for tribalists. Llama Gagabanban, I like you, you're my favorite. And Herring Mibre. That's so cool of her. Alright, she's researching, so we're getting that stone cutting moving. I'm gonna speed up a little bit so we can watch this magic happen. You don't have any steel. Who's our miner again? Scorpion. Scorpion, I hate to wake you up. Do that. Because we can't get food without this and this. And you need to... Yeah, we got a bridge. Yeah! Our lovely little creek. No. You gotta bring... Wait, no. Missing 80 steel? 80? Oh! That's not enough steel. You can come home when you're done in the mines. And you can build this so the game will stop whining at me about not having enough fun things. There you go. There you go. Wow. Alright. So this is not for you guys. Yeah, I'm sure I want to do. There's plenty of beds. Thank you. Now we have places to put the bad people of who we have yet to see. I always find it so bewildering. You start a colony on this like unknown planet and then like, where are they? All these people have it out for you and they just start coming and trying to like kill you because they don't like the cut of your jib. Which is silly in my opinion. It's kind of funny though. They have like, they're all named different things because they're all different, you know, technology levels. So we got Erethra? So this is our Civil Outlander Union. They're like the regular technologically, like, I guess they're most like us, like modern day folks. Rough Pig Union, there's a couple different like species of humans, I guess, from like biological experiments back in the day. So this is made of like pig people. This is a gentle tribe. They'll be fine to have as friends because they're good like fighting in numbers, but they don't have a lot to trade. These are all made of Neanderthals. They're kind of funny. Impids are like little fire creatures. Yitkins are furries. And I don't know why they named these ones. These are all randomized like names, by the way. So like the Laurel Covenant, the tribe, Cancer Pack. That's what they chose for the people who live near the pollution. Cancer Pack. That's really unfortunate. All this wood out here is gonna rot. It's just sitting. I'm getting some good research done on stone cutting though. And just because we're kind of progressing at this moment pretty well, with nothing for me to input, I'm gonna just speed through it. And we're gonna watch and we're gonna wait. So I got this game, do a little storytelling while we're watching this. Actually, wait, I gotta have them make food first and then I'll tell my stories. So we want them to butcher things, so as long as they have a little, they cook things, like things to cook, they will butcher and they will cook. You have to add bills to these, which you would not believe how long it took me to figure out when I first got this. And we'll hunt these guys. This shows you all the things you can hunt and tame. This shows how likely they are to fight back if you hunt them and how likely they are to fight back if you try to tame them. I like hunting the ones that won't, you know, attack because they won't cause problems. Anyway, story time. So I got this game first when I inherited my granddad's old computer, and like it could barely open. Oh man, wait, you're still mining. No, you're not. Go to bed. It could barely run like Gmail. It was not a very good computer, and it ran this, albeit very slowly. And this was like the first computer game I got myself, and I was very, very excited. And then I ran it on, you know, a gaming laptop, and now I have it on like a proper PC, so I can actually like play it without frame rate stuttering and like download a mod or two now and then. And it's really nice, and it's got a very special place in my heart, even though the main premise of the game is everybody's insane and you can do most anything you want, and it's kind of messed up sometimes. Psychic Soothe. Every female colonist smiles with contentment, and that is all of us. Some distant engine of happiness is stirring. It is projecting a psychic drone onto the site through an orbital amplifier tuned to only affect females. For a few days, some people's mood will be quite a bit better. That should balance out the anger at the lack of tables. And now we're making food with our raw fungus. Fresh meals for all our ladies. It's made of only mushrooms. Eat up. Get your nutrients. Gavin, I don't want you sleeping in the barracks. Sleep in here. Need defenses. You've been here some time and have probably been seen. Pirate raids will start soon. Okay, so we need to go under security. Right, I should probably grow some cloth. We need a lot, because we need cloth for all sorts of stuff. Cotton. Do we have... You're really good at growing. What do you need to grow? 8. So heal root is like, you can grow medicine, and it's not very good. Like, it makes this herbal medicine, but it's better than nothing. But we're gonna have them grow cloth so that we can... Barricades are fine. Waist high. I don't actually know which one's better. I always prefer the look of sandbags over the barricades, but it's better to have something than nothing. So we're gonna put some of these up just around, so if anybody tries to fight us, we'll have like something to shoot at them behind. Because that's what they're for, and guns hurt. We don't want to get shot. And some spike traps don't hurt. So, well, I mean, they do. So what they're good for is like putting in front of areas that like enemies are going to be drawn to, and they're obviously going to be drawn to like wherever they're being shot at from. So if I have colonists behind here shooting at them and they try to like run up on their defenses, they might get their leg removed. Alright, who's throwing a party? Hooray! Everyone's just having a grand old time. No, they're not. You're mad at everything. You slept in the cold. Alright. Here, I guess. So when they are all kind of constructed in this building, they're all going to be a little grumpy. So what I'm going to want to do is give them, like, their own houses at some point, which is a drain on resources. And I think I want to wait for that until I have stone so they can be, like, more permanent structures. I'm gonna drink water. I apologize if this makes me go all wonky. Alright. Heck yeah. So I'm thinking, like, this might be a cute spot for a little, like, neighborhood across the river. We're gonna have to move this eventually and make a more permanent one. But, like, hold on, hear me out. So, nice big bridge. I'm picturing it. And we'll make a couple homes. We want a couple homes to be, like, bigger for those that will eventually be having families for, you know, the little ones. Because it's fun when they have kids, because then they, like, grow up and you can teach them things. And sometimes they can be, like, really good boons to the colony, but only after they, like, grow up and are done crying and screaming and pooping themselves. Hold on, wait. We want that there. Okay, we don't want to go crazy with all the homes. So if that's our main road, we'll make it like there, like there, a little bit up there, and then we can make all the homes like in this area, or at least for now, because I want more people at some point. Oh, my stack mods aren't here, so that's so much wood. That's fine. I'm playing it like it was intended to be played. Got a little thing going on here. This is like a... They're really grumpy when their homes are too small. I know I say they're grumpy about a lot of things, and that's because they are, and it's awful. Should we just make it a little box house? There you go. That's one. It's really big, though, for, like, one person. What if we do... They're still having their party. We'll do a little 5x5. 5... Will this make you cry and scream at me? I'll call these the pods. Little sleeping pods. I'll make one and I'll see if they absolutely hate it, and if they don't, then we'll roll with it. Can I copy plan? No, I can't. That's okay. Not a lot of room. We're gonna have to... This might not have been a wise placement on my part. If we... Alright. Hold on. Hear me out. Build them pods and make them eat bugs. They can't eat bugs, but they can eat something... What is it called? It's like nutrifungus or like dark fungus, where if you give them a certain ideology where they like live in the dark, they'll eat it, and they're like, ah, we are gremlins and we eat the dark fungus. But anybody else who eats it is like, this is disgusting! Like, they hate it, and they get so mad. Everything makes them mad. Here's... Well, there's 3 pods. I'll have to spread them out. It's good to have them, like, spread out throughout the colony, so then they're not all, like, if a raid happens, you know, half your colony's destroyed before they get out of bed. Here. We'll have 3 people living here, and we'll have others living elsewhere. And I'll build it when Gagabomban finishes her research. Everybody else is doing their thing. I'll at least build their bridge, because they're gonna need that so they don't cry. Get rid of that. Alright. This mega sloth is getting a little too close for my comfort. They won't, like, fight you unless there's something that makes them mad. But they can, like, eat your crops, which is bothersome. Yeah, there's low food. Have any of you hunted anything ever? Alright, you, Azga. You can hunt herring. You can also hunt. Get on that, please. More onions, please. I don't remember where that's from. Build that. Thank you. Now it's a toasty. You can see on the right under Psychic Soothe, unless my big head's covering it. No, you can see it. You can see the temperature of places, which is important because people can die from bad temperature, just like in real life. This game is very accurate to real life. For instance, you don't have legs or arms. And raccoons are thick. That is a plump young lady. It's a man. I'm sorry, sir. We're taking a while with this. That was the sound of a doe being killed and screaming. Cargo pods, oh boy. What do we get? What did Brandy give us? Vegetarian fine meals. Is anyone? Scorpion. Where did they land? Am I up here? Scorpion, fetch. Go get it. Hi-ho, Silver. This is gonna take like 3 in-game hours and she's gonna come back furious. You surely could have carried more. Alright, great. Yep, delicious. Gaga Bam Ban. You can't wait a minute. You can't haul. Right. You're incapable of done labor. Alright, Gaga Bam Ban, just this once you can haul because your roommates are incompetent. With your beautiful bowl cut. Health things. So you've got a scar, you've got a scar, you got a scar. That's pretty much it. A lot of the tribal colonists will spawn with like pre-existing scars. It's a very in-depth health system. Like, you can get dementia in this game. It's pretty sick. Alright, Gaga Bam Bam, get inside. What we're gonna need, since we're starting to like get up in the food department, we're gonna need some way to store the food, but we can't do that until we get AC, which is... These girls don't know what AC is. They only know eat hot chip, charge they phone, and lie. No, they only know how to lie. They don't know what a hot chip is. That would kill them if they tasted that. We got some of these up. Alright. Speed through it a little bit. Who? Did I miss the message saying people were coming? Hi. They're fine. They're friendly. They're just passing through. Who are you with? Okay. They're with the Civil Covenant people. They're fine. They are no threat to us. Alright, wakey wakey, eggs and bakey. Rise and shine. If you draft them, it makes them get up. Ha ha ha. Oh wait, no, Gaga Bam Bam don't haul anymore. You cook? When do you cook? Oh. That's cool. Herring can do that though. You need to study so we can like get a move on. Any other VTuber heads? See Gura performed at the Oh, what was it? Dodgers? Was it the Dodgers game? She like sang? How sweet is that? I would love to know how that conversation went down. Where like I guess the HoloLive CEO, I guess it would be like message would it be he reached out to the Dodgers or the Dodgers reached out to him? I would like to know who bridged the communication there. Like, hey, do we have the perfect entertainer for you? A cute shark girl who's very good at singing and plays video games online. Good on her though. That's really the dream. To sing in a Dodgers game. Take me out to the ball game. I'm not a huge baseball person. Or like sports. I know a fair amount of sports teams. Just because I grew up around folks talking about it, but I'm just not very aware of the teams and where they're from. Like if somebody asked me where so-and-so is from or who is my favorite team from whatever city, I'd just stare at them like this. So instead, here I am. If I asked somebody who Gaga Bam Bam was, they would probably give me the same look. Speed through a little bit. I know in the early game, like, it's kind of a slog. Get with the program! You're tearing this family apart! Thank you. I swear, Doll's the only one who does anything around here. Look at this. Sometimes you just gotta pause and zoom out every now and then just to look at what you've created. It's 80 degrees outside. You're crying about it being hot in here. Or cold, and now, like, it's about to be summer. Ain't no way a torch has 9 days of fuel in real life. That goes out, like, daily. They call me the torch aficionado. Torch math. Chopped stump. Oh, goodbye. Look at this. We're gonna do great. I'm glad they oh, I was just about to say I'm glad they brought all the wood in, but I lied. It's all over here. Sleep, my queens. Y'all remember Lion King 2? I remember Lion King 2 with the emo lion who had a crush on Simba's kid and his mom who sang that, like, frankly banger of a song. I don't know why what I just said reminded me of that, but it did. It was one of those, like, direct-to-DVD sequels. And it, like, it wasn't bad because it was, like, I don't know why I go into movies every stream, because it was like playing off of like Simba's whole mistrust of them and whatever, but they made him so emo. The furries were eating good. There you go. Look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I can't wait until, like, everything's automated and I actually am using, like, stuff from the DLC and, like, I don't know, you just have no idea how, like, advanced this game can get when you're starting off living in, like, a mud hut surrounded by meat. Gaga Ban Ban doing your mental labor. And a monkey. She's 14 years old. I'm gonna look something up. How long do monkeys live? What does she look like? A guinea baboon? The age range is very wide here, but average is about 20. So count your days, doll. You got 6 more years in you, assuming you live that long. How great would it be if doll lived until the end of the game and we took her into space? If she dies, I will wreak havoc against anybody who has wronged her. Wild heel root. Ah! What? Randy! Blight be upon ye. The 7... What are they? The however many plagues of Egypt. Go get this, because it'll spread over to my other plants. No! Everybody take care of this. Everybody. Because it's gonna spread over here, and it's like gonna cause a problem. Do we all have to grow too? Everybody grow. Everybody do this now. You are only... What are you doing? I don't want to have to uncheck all this. No! No! Alright, fine. Just do this, please. Everybody. Keep saying cut all blight. I'm gonna miss one. Oh, perfect timing. Okay. The whole faction... What should I name it? I also need a settlement name. I'm gonna call it... Any advice in chat as to what I should name this? Because I don't think I can change it once I do it. So I need something that represents us as a community, talks about our hopes and our dreams. I'll call it maybe Pod Town, because that's what they're gonna live in. Oh, Gekka Town? Oh, that's a good idea. I'll call it Gekka Town. For Gekka. The faction. The Federation of Gekka. Yeah! Thank you, Esrag. And so it has been named, and a people declared. Your faction is now known as the Federation of Gekka, and this community is known as Gekka Town. Still mad about this blight, though. Are we good? This took them all day. It's so cool of you, Randy. Alright. So, you guys can still grow, and you guys can construct. That's, I think, how I had that before. You can tell who's, like, better at things by, like, if it's lighter colored, they're better at it, and they'll show you their, passion towards the subject. Stone cutting. Alright, we'll want to make better furniture, too, so we can make their pods nice. So now that we can do stone cutting, you can research. Asaka. Build this. We need to start constructing our first pod to determine if it'll be okay. Because I don't want to go through all the stinking rigmarole of making them pods to sleep in, and then they hate it. I can't expend resources to make it like the fanciest schmanciest thing in the world. What do we have? We have granite and sandstone. So the stones also have different things. Man, I knew too much about this game. So granite is the strongest stone in the game. It's really good for defenses and stuff like that. So I'm not going to bother with making that their homes. Their homes are going to be the sandstone because I think this map has 2 stones on it. Yeah, every map spawns with like 2 or 3 different kinds of rock you can use to build with. And you can get more rock by like going into the world and making little outposts and stuff. There's also just some spawn structures. Sandstone is a little more flaky, so it's not like excellent for defensive walls so much. That one, slate and limestone, I kind of take as like 3 in the same. Like they're all just okay. And marble is the prettiest. White baboon has a few items to trade. Pause. What are you doing? Why aren't you doing anything? You can hunt. You can hunt. Plant cut. You can also. Oof. Hold on. So I need. Here, I need you to get better at mining, because Scorpion is our best crafter, and we need somebody to start working on our stone bricks. So Gray, you're gonna have to go mine, even though you're not very good at it, to help support us. Oh yeah, who's best at social? Because that will be who we want to trade, because they can get the best prices. Looks like it is Gray. That's good. What was I saying? Oh yeah, marble's the prettiest. So if you build things out of marble, it's like everyone gets a little more. Their beauty need goes up more, which makes them less grumpy. Where is Mr. Baboon? Hello, sir. Hi. Welcome, sir. Please enjoy our humble amenities. Don't mind the 4 open graves in the ground as you enter. There's nothing going on, don't worry. Alright, sir. What do you got? You got... Here. No, we want to use that. I don't want to buy medicine because it'll go bad too soon. And we don't have much silver, so I think I'm not gonna... Hold on. Are you with anybody? I want to give him a present to like up our relations, but I don't know if he'll... Yeah, +1 is not enough right now, so we're not gonna trade anything with him, but thank you for visiting anyway, sir. Sleeping. Soundtrack also goes kind of hard. Oh, we got some sandstone. All right, let's work on our first pod and see if it's palatable to our picky ladies. Okay, go build that. A gift! 4 gold. Goody. Thank you, sir. That's so kind of you. Get that after you're done. Lazarus is going to eat us out of house and home. It is getting muddy and gross. Also, we want to get these out of here, because if they have a bunch of random stone chunks in their house, they're going to be upset. Wake up. You wanted to. You wanted to. I don't actually know the lyrics. How do you... Oh yeah, you can also see their relationships with each other. You have a fiance? It looks like he doesn't live here. Does anyone else have any? You have a Gray and Gaga Bam Bam are sisters? I'm gonna put you closer to her so I remember that. Lover. Okay, so it looks like they have some pre-existing relationships with people in other factions. So that means it's good and bad, because it means if we can get them to join us, then we, like, you know, skipped a couple relationship steps and we have somebody that they might, like, marry and have kids with. But also, if they're enemies or something bad happens to them, they're gonna get really upset, which is mighty tragic. I didn't even see that. I didn't know they were sisters. Sometimes the game is a little bit goofy with the ages. So let's see. You're 41. Okay, you're 40. That's normal sister ages. I've had some colonists where, like, one is 4 and their sister is, like, 30 something, which is not, you know, impossible, but it's strange. Typically will keep the game on, like, a fast speed unless something is going on to, like, just keep things moving. Because this game would go on very long if I constantly kept it on #1 speed. I'll try to, like, explain weird things as they happen, though, because I know for those watching that don't know what RimWorld is, there's a lot of little moving pieces. There's a lot of things going on. The rice is almost done. Potatoes looking good. Corn's gonna take a minute, but we should have a little corn crop by fall. I don't want to grow too much food that we can't handle and takes up a lot of space without, like, proper food storage, of which we can. I think we're gonna do that. We gotta do smithing first. So we're gonna do furniture, and then I think we'll try to move towards electricity. There's a couple ways of, like, making money too that I, like, had thought about before starting this save. Some are more moral than others. Like, you can obviously make money by, like, just crafting stuff, clothes, weapons, like selling things on the market. But that's not the most lucrative. The most lucrative is, well, there's two. There's organ harvesting and there's drugs. And I'm thinking, because we live in a warmer climate, Gecko Town might be a town of drug lords. We have our first little pod, but we can't see, actually we can see, hold on. So it's rather tight. It's obvious, they're gonna be upset because it's impoverished and ugly because it doesn't have any, like, flooring or furniture. But I'm concerned with the top right one, rather tight. That means they will think it is too small and they will be grumpy. So I think while it's still here and I can still, like, change the size, I'm gonna try moving it back a square and see if that improves that space requirement. Again, I'm not gonna go crazy and be, like, super luxurious with all of them, but they need to, like, have a house that will not make them throw a fit, because they will throw so many fits. Why? Stop. Go to bed. Just working in the mines all day and getting mad. Food's getting a little close to spoiling. We're gonna wait until some of it starts spoiling before we cook again, though. This music is so loud. Holy moly. Shh. I love the soundtrack, trust me, but shh. This is a little bit. Wow, 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 wow. What other animals we got around here? We got rats. We got some squirrels. This game has a very distinctive art style. We got muffalo, which are buffalo, but, like, more for cold climates. So they got good pelts for building stuff. Boom bat, or boom rat. There's boom rat, boom bats, and boomalopes. And you can probably guess, they explode when they die. So they're full of Okay, this will tell you. Engineered for chemicals production, the boomalope grows a large sack of volatile chemicals on its back. Though it is weak and fragile for its size, other animals have learned to avoid it because of the huge explosion it produces when it dies. It can be milked to produce chem fuel very carefully. Chem fuel is like oil. It's a good like biofuel you can use later on for stuff, so it's good to have these guys to harvest. You can also utilize them if you place them strategically or drop them on your enemies as bombs. Tortoises. Love these guys. Very cute. Very strong beaks. They can bite your toes off. And you guys know you know what turkey is. He's sleeping. Distinct lack of limbs. Hydrate or dihydrate. Delicious. Meteorite sandstone. Oh no! 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 It exploded his head! The hair was hurt. The hair expired. It just destroyed it. It's gone. Well, free food for us, I guess. Just mine it for extra sands. No, we're not gonna bother with that right now. Sometimes meteorites fall down, and sometimes they hit things. A past game I had, one of my wargs was having a puppy and was struck by lightning and perished. That was very unfortunate. I liked that. I liked that puppy a lot. All right. We need to get this pod in working order so we can make them houses. And these will be like single people houses. If they have a man's or a family, they get a bigger house for babies. All right. How big are you? Average sized. Okay. All right. We can work with that. I don't have to make it the fanciest in the world. Because they're gonna deal with that, and it'll be lovely, and they'll like it. Because that's all they're getting from me. All right. More pods. Cancel. Door. And we'll fill them with stuff once we actually have furniture unlocked. Gaga Ban's working on that now. And we'll give them some tile. We'll make it nice. Make it livable. Look at this. Beautiful. Gray's consistently upset. She does not like mining. Sorry. Sorry. You win some, you lose a lot. Moral of this story. Gavin's checking out the digs. Animals produce filth wherever they go. They make things like dirtier, so we're gonna have to keep them from going in the homes because that'll make them gross. So what we're gonna do, all right, so we're gonna rename you animals. So the animals are allowed. Invert. So they're allowed in this whole world except the pods. And there. Now they cannot go in these pods and they cannot make them dirty and gross and disgusting. But we're also not going to let them in the prisons because if they keep opening and closing the doors, that might allow prisoners to get out, which is something we would rather not have happen. See, she's now recognizing she can't be in there. I love you, doll. Monkey doll. Don't worry, don't get it twisted. I love you. Gaga Ban is working on our furniture. Yeah, progress, baby! Look at this, a little thriving community of 5 women toughing it out in the harshest conditions of the RimWorlds to make a name for themselves. This is what it's all about, baby. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. That's what it's all about. Put the monkey. No! Doll doesn't go. She hasn't done anything. She is enjoying herself. I don't even think. We can train them, can't we? We aren't even training them. I can train her to do stuff. I can train her to fight. So she has a bond with Herring, so if somebody tries anything with her, she will eat their face. And she doesn't eat a lot, so generally, like, kind of a good little critter to have around. Also, I just remembered we can see, like, who's in here. So we got the corpses that were around the monolith in the beginning of the game. We got French, who died, oh heck, 3 years ago? Yeah, 3 years ago. Because it's currently that year, 5,500. You died 4 years ago, and you died 2 years ago. Coffee and Suki. And they all died within, like, one after another. Twisted flesh. Now, what would that be doing around here? Why is there blood? All the bodies were old. It's quite the mystery. Gray comes back from the mines, very upset as usual. Like, everyone else is upset about something, but, like, she's quite upset. You know, because she's been working so hard in the mines, I think I will give her the first pod so she can have her own little room to sleep in. Because I'm not gonna lie, it probably smells in here. It's probably real stinky in here. It's hot, they got a dog and a little monkey, and they do not bathe. There's a mod you can download where you can have them bathe, which is cool. It's called Dub's Bad Hygiene. It's actually very good. But I don't really want to be balancing, like, wastewater stuff on top of already trying to, like, do everything else at the moment. I gotta be playing a very specific playthrough to want to use that. Until the room stinks. Yeah, the room consistently stinks with these guys. I'll probably stink a little more once I get them some husbands, though. Back in the mines with her. Move this. That's right, I'm not. Oh, they don't have periods in this game. Not that, no, they don't have periods. You should probably have to get a mod or something for that. But yeah, I would hate to imagine dealing with that in just this environment. Alright, the food's going bad. Go hunt those turkeys. Oh wait, we got, no, we're good. We got rice. Actually, no, we're gonna hunt those too. It'd be good to have. Alright, are you almost, how are we doing? You're good? Okay, we're almost good. Yeah. Buffaloes are getting a little closer. A lot of animals will just start getting closer because they're interested in our food. Electricity. Yay! We're getting somewhere. Alright. A bed. We'll start with wood. We don't have enough steel at the moment. I like trying to do, like, steel furniture if I can. Because it lasts longer and it's not flammable. But for the time being, we're gonna work with this. We're gonna give him a nightstand. And give him a dresser. We want them to be nice and comfortable. This is a lovely little house they each get. And they'll each get their own table. Is there no, like, no, there's no singular table, is there? Yeah, I'll get a table over here. And we'll have a lovely chair on each side. There's something annoying. I usually have a mod for this. I know I keep referencing mods because I'm obsessed with modding RimWorld. Where it allows the tables to like be their own table. So like I'm making the tables for them and their pods, right? But like another, you know what, I'm not even gonna bother with that. Because if I keep it like that, random people will come in there just to use their tables because they're recognizing it as like a nearby table they can eat off of. And it'll like wake them up or like, you know, piss off the person sleeping in there because that's their house. So I'm just gonna give them like a communal table outside or something. Galvanized square steel with eco-friendly wood veneer. This is not eco-friendly. This is just deforestation. And we're doing it like as we need to. Because like everything is being used and you know, we're all kumbaya with the environment, but later on it will just be deforestation. We will in fact be stripping our beautiful environment. Galvanized square steel though, I would like to have more steel. They just don't right now. Alright, who is our best builder? You. Build this bed. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to give them like a group table situation because I don't want people coming in and out of their pods to like eat because that makes them mad. There we go. So, awful bedroom, but it's not an awful barracks. So let's see if gray is less stinky now. Oh wait, I didn't even see their jobs. They give them little titles based off of like what they do, and I think you can change them. Malingerer. Feign sickness to avoid her responsibilities. Yeah, it fits. You're a butcher? Okay. Got a scout. Makes sense. A weaver. And a hearth tender. Lovely. And we'll make these pods nicer. Because her ground isn't even finished in there yet. It's quite sad. Yippee. Are they still happy about the party? That's good, that's good, that's good. We got some dye here. We can paint their pods. We can give them different colors. Maybe I can paint it based on their favorite color, because they all have favorite colors. That'd be cool. I've never really done a lot with paint before. Gray needs a nice house. She's angry working in the mines. Work in there. Get up. I demand it of you. This needs to be... We need to make it not awful. Can we do that? Here, wait, you know what? I know a way to make them do things. Get in here. And now you cannot leave. So now anything you need to do will be in here. So now she's got to work on this room. Ha ha ha. And we'll see it starts getting a little less awful. That ugliness is going to stay until we get some decent furniture in here. Like, more stuff. We can also make art, which will improve the beauty of a room. I'm just trying to get this to be from awful to the next tier up. I don't remember what it is. I think it's dull. How many points do we need for it to not be awful, though? Okay. Dull. There we go. And there's nothing else for you to do in here. Thank you. You have been very helpful. And now your room is less stinky. That's how we do it, baby. How much dye do we have? We have 13 dye. We're gonna paint it. We're gonna paint it your favorite color. I think, yeah, it mostly is their apparel being that color. I don't know if it'll make her any happier painting her walls that color. Maybe I'll hold on to the dye and wait to like paint another building. Because I like painting like the hospital walls white and stuff because it makes it look nice. And like you can paint like a little red cross on the ground. Like that's cute. I could just paint a very large, awful drawing in the middle of the map for them to look at every day. Now if you build this bed right here, who else is in? We'll put Gagabon here. I'll make the sisters' homes right next to each other. So you get to live here now. That's your house. Yippee. See, it's nice. You got a nice little room. I'd much rather live in one of the pods than in the stink hut. You can quote me on that one. Bow, 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 bow. So we're gonna need more though. This is only 3, and we have 5 ladies. We'll utilize this too. So this will be like our little main roadway. So can we fit a hut here? Or a pod, excuse me. Hold on, I'm trying to calculate in my head. Ah! Auto-saving. I want it to be 1 away. How long is this? 6. 6. So we can pop a pod there, and can we? No. We'd need bridges, and I don't know if we're heavy water bridge territory yet. I'll make another one down here. I'll wait till they're done with these ones, though, before I ask them to build more. Why are we have so much wood. We need to be doing more with that. Why are you sleeping? There is work to be done. There is no slacking in Gekatown. Not while I'm mayor. Speaking of which, can we make... do they have like a... I'm losing my mind. No, they don't. I think I said it where there's no idea legend to like reduce confusion. But I think they like have a base one. Like at least they should. Oh, here's the world. There we are, right in the middle. They say the universe, not the universe, the solar system revolves around the sun, but in fact it revolves around Gekatown. Who gets the next? I'll do it in order. This one is yours. Yay! What is that? Oh, there we go. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, it's just assigned to it. I thought I had that mod in. Alright, cool. Well, we need to make another pod. With a bed. And you. That way. Yay! And we'll get some power going. We have a real proper... That makes the flowers look really weird when I zoom out like that. Look at them. These are old fences that need to be gone. And you need to be away. Lazarus eaten all his hay. We're gonna need to start making, like... Do we have? We don't. Can we make clothes? any more than tribal wear. I'm trying to think, because we need something to be able to trade with folks before, you know, we can start our drug empire. And we have a lot of, like, fabrics and stuff from hunting the animals. So we can make clothes with that, because those sell for pretty good early on. Sorry, I'm going all over the place right now. Hold on, I don't know what I'm doing up there. You scoot me a little bit. That's better. Hold on, I got a weird message. I need to check this RQ. Bit rate. Is it looking okay? I got a message that my bit rate is too high, and I don't know what that means. I don't know. I'll have to mess with that after this. I'm learning something new every stream. I learn a little bit more on how to make it less awful. Water. Oh yeah, summer. Summer has begun, but winter is coming. Your food crops won't grow in the winter cold. Be sure to store enough food to survive. You can build a walk-in refrigerator to prevent food from spoiling. To prepare for winter, buy, steal, or make some parkas or you'll freeze. I'll make some. I don't think we'll need, like, too many because it's not gonna get, like, terribly cold. Knock on wood. I mean, it shouldn't. We're, like, in a pretty hot part of the world. Average 52 degrees and 40 out of 60 days growing period, so that means we have a long growing period. So we'll get some snow, I think. I'm worried right now about, like, heat stroke. What's this? Oh no! Every female colonist feels a wave of anxiety and anger. Some distant engine of hatred is stirring. It is projecting a psychic drone onto this site through an orbital amplifier tuned to only affect females. For a few days, some people's mood will be quite a bit worse. It is low. So that means it's not going to be super strong, but they're all going to be a little more upset. It's like a scratching at the back of my mind, a voice whispering I can only make out a few words and I don't like them. So they're upset. So that means they might be in worse moods, and if their mood drops below a certain threshold, they could throw a fit that I have mentioned before. They could go berserk and start hitting things. They could lock themselves in their room. Haven't we all? Just, you know, be very unproductive for a little while, which is not good. Yeah. Gray is really humming away in that mine there. Good amount of steel for when we get electricity and can build all of these things. There's a lot we can build. Look, we start, like, learning how to grow trees, learning how to cut stone. And, like, I haven't even, like, touched a lot of this stuff in my regular playthroughs. But this time is different. Alright, herring. Scorpion's next on the list, but herring's in a worse mood, so this will be your house. Goes to show you being a better sport about things, you get the last pod. I need to make another one. Oh, why did I make it facing that way? I should have made it face... Oh, that's so bothersome. It's fine. It's fine. So can I make, like... No! I want to make their neighborhood, like, over here. I guess I could make this, like, loop up and around. But that would, like... It's fine. There's gonna be more villagers and people moving in, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. And who knows, maybe we'll get raided and have to abandon this place entirely. That is a very possible thing that could happen. Make another pod. And just for good measure, I'll make an extra one. It's always good to have an extra around for when someone new joins you. And then you're just ready and have a little house for them. Yeah. Call this Pod Street. How you doing, Greg? When they start the game, they start with really low expectations. And gradually, as you progress and your wealth goes up... Hold on. I'm talking. I'll go into that in a minute. It's like the wealth goes up, their expectations get higher and higher because it means you should be able to provide more nice things for them. Who's about to lose it? You're about to lose it? Leave. She steps out and she's already... Look, she goes and plays. She's fine. You can kind of see their moods at the top here. It's like color-coded. So she's stressed. She's fine. It's always something. They always got something going on. This bridge is gross. Someone shat all over the bridge. Why is it so gross? A good thing, like, mid-later game we'll want to invest in is somebody with not a lot of skills who we won't really have to do anything but, like, clean. And they'll just be the designated colony maid because you have no idea how much having... Well, I mean, probably do. Like, you wouldn't want to live around somewhere with a bunch of blood and poop and trash. So we have someone just designated to clean all that up and keep everybody in high spirits. And it's a very important job. Of which we will need someone for. So your room is mediocre, dull because it's covered in trash and you're not cleaning it, mediocre. Why are you in a foul mood? Oh, there's no food. Oh, we're being raided. Oh, all right. Okay, so you're hungry because there's no food. That would make sense, yes. It looks like you are preparing for a while, then you'll attack preemptively. So usually the first raids are small. So there should be, yeah, there's just one dude. Why is there so much blood? Oh, it's probably my hunters. So it's one guy. This is one of the furries I told you about. He's a Yitkin. They descended from colonists engineered to thrive on ultra-cold planets. Their great size and fur make them hardy in frozen environments, and they have a unique ability to communicate vocally and psychically with animals. They're not fast or energetic or precise, man, tearing them apart, but can keep going when others would have collapsed long before. So they're very hardy, and they have the capacity to, like, tame an animal for, like, a brief period of time to fight for them. He's also a very good fighter, but he only has a club, so our strat with this guy is going to be hitting him at long range and weakening him before he can get close. And my hunters need to get on those doe so we can have food. He's going to... I think we should get him first, and then we can focus on the doe, because by the time, like, they come back with the hunt, he's going to be, like, about to attack, and we're not going to be ready. Oh, ancient danger. This one's fine. As Gray draws near the ancient wall, a sense of foreboding overcomes her. She isn't sure why, but she feels that this dusty structure may contain great danger. So it looks like this wall right here. Every map spawns with at least one of these. You break it open and it's full of, like, something. I don't know what's in this one. But we're not going to be able to tackle that until later in the game, so we're not worried about that right now. So my melee girls, you're going to stay in the back here. We're going to move a little faster. Sacred's ending, so they're going to be a little less stinky. You guys are going to want to go like this. Meleeers, stand a little further back. You go here. You go here. There we go. All right. I'm going to send someone up a little bit. Who has better range? So he's coming after her, so she's going to move back to formation, and you guys are going to shoot at him. There we go. So hopefully we'll get him down before... yeah, he's not running away, because he's still red, so he shouldn't be fleeing. But we're going to close in a little bit. It'd be nice to have a Yitkin. Like, he's really high skills, but he has a chemical fascination, which will be bad for the drug lord empire I'm gonna run, because he might want to sample the merchandise. But that's something to worry about later. Right now, it'll be really good to have somebody good with animals, assuming we don't kill him. So I'll roll the dice. But maybe hit him before he gets to you. Alright, he's getting close, so now I'm moving in with my melee. Oh! He has perished. What did him in? Herring. Well, you can bury him since you decided to hit him too good. You get the club. Let's go home. Job well done. We're safe. We do need to get back on getting that food, though, because people... You're very hungry. Oh, dear. It's trivial, though, so it's still low malnutrition, which is good. Worse it gets, you know, they will no longer live. And that's why it's good to have extra graves, so we don't have to have a, you know, a rotting wolf man. Ooh, thick raccoon. You're close. We wanna, yeah, let's try to get some animals that are, like, close. So you... I don't want to get the buffalo because they can fight back. It's a very low percent, but like without proper guns, it's like not really something I want to tackle as of right now. Bring the food back, start making some foodums. I think we have a really good start going on right now. I mean, they're all friends with each other. We have like a lot of steel, which is good for early game. And we got sleeping pods. Look at her. She's enjoying her space. She's praying. Praying for him to go away. Why is he watching her like that? We're gonna wait for that to go out because it's gonna get way too hot in there if we leave it on. Do we have any? Yeah, we got some more. Okay. We're definitely gonna need more food though. So we wanna... I don't wanna like just send them to hunt anything because they could be like, you know, this guy over here. That'll take like hours to walk back and forth. Got a pretty good thing though. We got some crops. I think next my focus is going to be probably trying to get more of a proper food supply going and working on that electricity so we can make a walk-in freezer. That's something you absolutely need to tackle like early on if you can help it. If you're really low tech, like you can depend on like the winter cold to keep things frozen, but you're gonna need a cooler, and it's a lot of research power to get up there. Like furniture was $450 and this is $3,000, so Gaga Bonbon's gonna need to focus. Yeah, we'll have to get them to stop eating raw food. But I think it's a pretty good start. Yeah, I think I'm feeling pretty good about where it's at right now. I think I'm gonna end that stream there, and we're gonna continue this another time. I'm really excited to be back into RimWorld again. I've been on a long hiatus with the game. Thank you very much for joining in for this stream today, those that hopped in. And I will see y'all next time. Goodbye!